Corrected passage with proper punctuation. Inside the storage jars were ancient texts that were immediately recognized as incredibly important. Among these documents was a treasure trove of never-before-seen writings that revealed a revelation beyond the well-known biblical story of Cain and Abel. The genealogy of Adam and Eve stretches far beyond what is commonly known, focusing on the Book of Jubilees, where lost chapters of humanity's first family come to light. Imagine discovering an ancient manuscript that uncovers forgotten stories of our earliest ancestors. The life of Mesurah, intertwined with that of Abel and later Seth, reveals the complex family dynamics of ancient times. Join us as we delve into the Book of Jubilees, uncovering the dark, early stories of humanity and the terrifying secrets of our ancient ancestors. When people explore the ancient texts of the Bible, they often focus on the famous tales of Cain and Abel, the well-known sons of Adam and Eve, while their other offspring remain obscure. This oversight ignores significant passages in Genesis, particularly chapter 5, 4-5, which mention many other children, both sons and daughters, whose stories are hidden in these sacred histories. These verses indicate that after the birth of Seth, Adam lived for more than 800 years, a total of 930 years. Yet the stories of his daughters remain largely untold, hidden in the depths of history. Exploring lesser-known Jewish traditions can reveal texts like the Book of Jubilees, which delve deeper into the stories of overlooked figures, often seen as an alternative version or B-side to Genesis. The Book of Jubilees introduces names and narratives that mainstream biblical texts might have considered too minor or contentious to include. It's akin to finding an ancient diary full of gossip and secrets about humanity's earliest family, offering a more vivid portrayal of their lives. The Book of Jubilees transports readers back in time, immersing them in a world where divine messages and angelic beings shape human history. Organizing history into Jubilee periods of 49 years each, it presents a meticulous timeline of events passed down to Moses, dating back to the 2nd century BCE. This text enriches traditional narratives by providing additional layers of depth and context that may have been overlooked or omitted from the established scriptures. Known as the Lesser Genesis or Leptogenesis, the Book of Jubilees holds a venerable position within the religious traditions of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and Beta Israel, the Ethiopian Jews, where it is referred to as the Book of Division. Despite its significance to these communities, major Christian denominations, such as the Eastern Orthodox, Catholic and Protestant churches, as well as various Jewish sects, do not include it in their official religious canons. Nevertheless, its impact on religious history is profound, especially through its detailed retelling of events from the creation of the world to the time of Moses. Structured around Jubilee periods of 49 years each, the Book of Jubilees is filled with valuable information, including elaborate narratives and the names of Adam and Eve's daughters, like Awan, Azura, and others not found in the canonical Bible. These additional insights offer a more comprehensive understanding of early human families, illuminating their experiences and imparting moral and spiritual lessons. This text was highly esteemed and frequently referenced in the early Christian and Jewish communities, evidenced by its inclusion among the Dead Sea Scrolls and citations by early Christian leaders and Jewish scholars. Despite not being included in the officially recognized religious texts of many modern faith traditions, the Book of Jubilees has had a profound influence on the development of religious thought, particularly within apocalyptic literature. Its preservation, notably in fragments found among the Dead Sea Scrolls, underscores its enduring significance in history and culture. The narratives and insights it provides, though outside the canon of official religious texts, enhance our comprehension of early biblical figures and the eras they inhabited, offering deeper perspectives on the early stages of biblical history and ideology. This ancient text is more than a mere artifact. It serves as a dynamic link connecting contemporary readers to the intricate tapestry of beliefs, traditions, and narratives of ancient communities. It illustrates how sacred stories evolve over time, reflecting changing beliefs, inquiries, and challenges faced by those who hold them sacred. For those intrigued by the less traveled paths of biblical history, the Book of Jubilees presents a distinctive journey into the core of ancient spiritual traditions, illustrating how each narrative intertwines divine revelation with human history. Affectionately referred to as Little Genesis, the Book of Jubilees provides an expanded narrative on creation, Adam and Eve's fall, and the early human dramas, enriching familiar biblical stories with new details and perspectives. Dating back to around 700 BCE, this intriguing text offers a deeper and more complex view that predates even its own ancient manuscript. The mystery surrounding its origins and the scholarly debate over its authorship, some attributing it to Moses based on accounts of divine revelations received at Mount Horeb, add layers of mystique to its exploration. This discussion captivates not only those interested in the mystical aspects of religious history, but also fuels broader conversations in biblical scholarship about the origins and interpretations of sacred texts. The Book of Jubilees presents an alternate rendition of events where significant characters and narratives, often marginalized in the canonical Bible, take center stage, revealing a dynamic interplay between divine inspiration and human storytelling. Particularly notable are the accounts concerning Adam and Eve's lineage, focusing on their lesser-known daughters like Aklima, also known as Lulua or Awan, which invite exploration into the nuanced social and familial dynamics of early human societies. These narratives bridge the gap between canonical scriptures and the diverse traditions of antiquity, offering insights into the wide range of human experiences and relationships that shaped ancient civilizations. The mention of Adam and Eve's other sons and daughters in the Bible hints at a rich family structure and societal dynamics that expand beyond the familiar narratives of Cain, Abel, and Seth. This broader familial context prompts intriguing inquiries into the societal norms and practices of early human communities, including the implications of sibling marriages for population growth in those early times. Delving into these ancient traditions provides profound insights into humanity's spiritual legacy and the foundational narratives that have shaped our cultural and moral evolution. It challenges us to recognize the flexibility of these narratives and how diverse historical, cultural, and theological contexts have influenced their interpretation. Exploring texts such as the Book of Jubilees, which details the lives of Adam and Eve's numerous descendants, offers deeper insights into the complexities of early human societies. These narratives continue to resonate by stimulating contemplation, discussion, and awe about the enduring relevance and power of ancient stories in shaping our understanding of ourselves and our world. Discovering how an ancient book can add new dimensions to familiar biblical tales connects us with lost stories from our spiritual past. Within the rich tapestry of ancient Israelite heritage, the Book of Jubilees stood resilient despite its peripheral recognition. This intriguing document, alongside the equally mysterious Book of Enoch, found a special place in the hearts of early Christians, even becoming part of their diverse collection of sacred writings. The inclusion of these texts serves as a powerful reminder not to underestimate the Book of Jubilees, which complements the broader biblical narrative and enhances well-known stories with added depth. Despite being classified as apocryphal, delving deeper into ancient Semitic and Abrahamic lore uncovers Awan, traditionally regarded as Adam and Eve's first daughter. Her name, which resonates with meanings of strength or possibly misdeed in ancient Hebrew, positions her intriguingly within these narratives. Awan was not just a daughter, but also the wife of Cain, the same Cain infamous for his tragic act against his brother, and the mother of his children, including Enoch. Cain honored Enoch by naming a city after him, showcasing his efforts in city building after his exile. However, the tale takes various twists, with Awan sometimes identified as Kelma in different accounts, weaving a complex tapestry where truth and legend intertwine, prompting us to ponder the true story behind Cain's wife and sister. Azura emerges from the shadows as another enigmatic daughter intricately linked with Seth, the child bestowed upon Adam and Eve as a divine comfort following Abel's tragic death. Seth's name, signifying replacement or compensation, marks a symbolic new beginning and a celestial gesture of solace to grieving parents. Notably, Seth's lineage, prominently featuring Azura, is celebrated for its piety, culminating in Noah, pivotal in the biblical narrative of the Great Flood. Thus, Seth and Azura serve as crucial links in the sacred lineage, connecting the genesis of creation to key moments of divine intervention and human resilience. Exploring the Book of Jubilees and its broader context invites reflection on the intricate dynamics that define our spiritual heritage. It fosters a deeper appreciation for the multifaceted narratives that have shaped religious understanding across generations, challenging us to contemplate how these stories continue to inform our perspectives on faith, history, and the human experience. Exploring the ancient realm of religious narratives takes us on a journey that reveals their inherent flexibility and evolution over time. It's evident that throughout history, people have shaped, expanded upon, and sometimes omitted parts of these tales to better align with their contemporary beliefs and contexts. As we sift through the layers of history, uncovering fragments of stories about figures like Awan, Kelma, Azura, and others, we recognize that all narratives, no matter how sacred, are influenced by the perspectives of their storytellers. The Book of Jubilees exemplifies this dynamic evolution, presenting a complex tapestry of narratives that continue to captivate and provoke scholarly debate today. The Book of Jubilees, also referred to as the Lesser Genesis, Little Genesis, or the Book of Division, stands as a captivating ancient Jewish apocryphal text. Structured into 50 chapters and containing 1,341 verses, it offers a meticulous retelling of biblical history from the creation account through to the era of Moses. Unlike the canonical texts of Judaism and mainstream Christianity, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and Beta Israel, Ethiopian Jews, regard Jubilees as canonical scripture, where it is known as the Book of Division. Despite its significance within these traditions, other Jewish denominations and Christian branches, such as the Eastern Orthodox, Catholic and Protestant churches, classify it among the pseudepigrapha, texts considered to have been falsely attributed to biblical figures and thus not accepted as canonical scripture. The Book of Jubilees employs a unique structure based on Jubilee periods, 49-year cycles that divide its historical narrative. This framework resonates with the biblical concept of the Jubilee year, which occurs every 50 years and emphasizes themes of rest, debt forgiveness, and liberation of slaves. This numerical alignment carries deep symbolic significance within the text, emphasizing the importance of the number 7 in biblical numerology. A notable feature of Jubilees is its exploration of lesser-known biblical narratives and figures, including the names of Adam and Eve's daughters and specific classifications of angels. These details enrich the biblical storyline by offering additional layers of interpretation and significance. The text also provides insights into the nature of the Nephilim and expands upon the laws and stories found in Genesis and Exodus. Scholars generally attribute the composition of the Book of Jubilees to Pharisaic authors in the 2nd century BCE. This period was characterized by intense engagement with issues of Jewish law, calendar reform, and the identity of Israel as God's chosen people. The text underscores the ancient origins of Mosaic law, and contributes significantly to our understanding of the historical development of Jewish laws and customs. In summary, the Book of Jubilees stands as a testament to the richness of ancient Jewish religious thought, offering a structured narrative that integrates historical events with theological interpretations and legal teachings, all within the framework of Jubilee cycles and biblical symbolism. The discovery of Hebrew fragments among the Dead Sea Scrolls has underscored the Book of Jubilees' profound significance in early Jewish religious life, particularly within the Qumran community. Despite its historical and religious importance, debates over its canonicity and authorship have led to its exclusion from the biblical canon. These debates revolve around factors such as the scarcity of early manuscripts in its original language, the period of its composition, and theological considerations regarding its status as sacred scripture. In its early reception, the Book of Jubilees enjoyed esteem within the Christian community, receiving references from notable religious figures and influencing the evolution of religious thought. However, its path through history has been uncertain until discoveries like those found among the Dead Sea Scrolls illuminated its role in ancient religious communities. Despite its absence from the official religious texts of most Jewish and Christian denominations today, the Book of Jubilees has significantly shaped discussions and interpretations of religious stories and theological concepts over the centuries. Its exploration continues to provide valuable insights into the diverse strands of ancient Jewish and Christian thought and their impact on religious traditions. The love stories of the first family, Adam and Eve's descendants, indeed hold profound significance in shaping history and religious narratives. From Cain and Abel's dramatic conflict to the lesser-known daughters like Azurah and their connections with figures such as Seth, these tales offer poignant insights into early human relationships and divine intervention. Adam and Eve's children, Cain and Abel, epitomize the struggle between sibling rivalry and divine judgment. Cain's jealousy and eventual fratricide against Abel set a tragic precedent, illustrating the consequences of unchecked envy and the impact of divine justice. Moving beyond Cain, the lineage of Adam and Eve expands with the birth of Seth, symbolizing hope and renewal after Abel's death. Seth's descendants, through figures like Azurah, reflect a lineage of devotion and spiritual significance. Azurah's role intertwines with Seth, illustrating familial ties and highlighting the complexity of relationships in ancient narratives. These love stories, embedded in religious texts and traditions such as the Book of Jubilees, not only recount foundational events but also convey enduring moral lessons. They dive into themes like love, loss, redemption, and divine providence, resonating across centuries and shaping religious thought and cultural norms. By exploring these narratives, we gain a richer understanding of human nature, the intricacies of family relationships, and the spiritual dimensions that have influenced our views on history and faith. These tales remind us that love and its consequences, whether divine or human, have significantly impacted historical events and continue to echo in modern interpretations of ancient texts. Lost tales of the first families. The Book of Jubilees offers a captivating look at the complex relationships and family dynamics of early humans. Biblical figures come to life in ways that could rival the most dramatic TV series, revealing the fascinating story of Azurah. Her marital journey, from being Abel's wife to Seth's after Abel's tragic death, highlights an ancient perspective on marriage that contrasts sharply with today's norms. This shift in partners within the Bible's first family reflects early human society's unique understanding of marital relationships. The Book of Jubilees meticulously documents the lives of these characters, organizing their key events into a timeline of 49-year periods and weeks. This structured approach not only brings a divine order to their family histories, but also underscores their significant roles in the broader biblical narrative. Through its detailed stories and theological interpretations, the Book of Jubilees enhances our grasp of early human experiences, offering insights into the moral, social, and spiritual aspects of ancient life. It encourages readers to delve into the complexities of family dynamics and the evolving views on faith and tradition that have shaped human history. Enos, born from the union of Orah and Seth, continued the family tradition by marrying his sister Noam, a practice that contrasts sharply with contemporary ethical standards, but was common in early biblical times to maintain lineage purity. This practice among siblings served to strengthen and preserve the family line, reflecting the societal norms of ancient times. Enos is notable not just for his direct descent from Adam and Eve, but also for his role in initiating the practice of calling upon God's name. This spiritual act marked a significant moment of religious awakening and devotion, highlighting his influential role amidst his family's complex history. From a broader perspective, the biblical account portrays Adam and Eve as extraordinarily fertile, with the ability to bear numerous children, an aspect that may seem extraordinary by today's standards. This depiction underscores their foundational role in populating the earth and establishing human civilization. When compared to more recent historical contexts, such as the story of Valentina Vassilev, who reportedly bore 69 children from 27 pregnancies in the 18th century, Adam and Eve's fertility stands out as almost mythical. Their story highlights the importance of large families in ancient survival and offers a fascinating comparison to modern records. These stories, while reflecting ancient beliefs and cultural practices, also invite contemplation on the intersection of faith, history, and enduring narratives. They prompt us to explore the complexities of early human societies and the evolving themes of family, faith, and morality. Valentina Vassilev's life, with her astonishing record of 69 children, provides a rare glimpse into extreme fertility and the historical documentation of family dynamics. Her husband, Fedor Vassilev, with 87 children, further underscores the intricate nature of historical records and the challenges of verifying such feats. The Vassilev family's story continues to intrigue scholars and historians, serving as a unique case study in human reproduction and family dynamics. Resources like Guinness World Records and various historical archives offer context and insights into this extraordinary aspect of human history. Exploring Valentina Vassilev's life sheds light on extreme fertility in historical contexts and invites reflection on family, society, and the enduring fascination with records that challenge conventional understanding. Exploring ancient tales and genealogies in biblical texts provides a fascinating contrast to modern views on family and reproduction. The narratives surrounding figures like Azura, Enos, and Seth, set against the backdrop of Adam and Eve's family saga, reveal a complex picture of early human society. These stories blend spiritual beliefs with foundational aspects of family life, offering deep insights into ancient cultures. Azura's role, prominently featured in the Book of Jubilees, illustrates the intricate relationships within the earliest families and their significance in humanity's early development. The Book of Jubilees, a significant text in certain faith traditions, offers a detailed genealogical framework that underscores the connections between these key figures. These ancient narratives not only enhance our understanding of early human history, but also prompt reflection on themes of lineage, spirituality, and cultural heritage. They provide a glimpse into how religious texts have been interpreted and adapted across different traditions, showcasing the richness of ancient lore about human origins and spiritual beliefs. Enos, the son of Seth and grandson of Adam and Eve, holds a pivotal role in early religious narratives. His influence on spiritual development is highlighted across various traditions. Born when his father was 105, Enos lived a notably long life, passing away at 905. His story is crucial for understanding early spiritual connections, particularly in terms of worship and relationship with higher powers. The name Enos, meaning mortal man, marks a significant shift as people began to ponder their spiritual connection with God or gods. During his lifetime, there was a notable shift towards communal worship and possibly monotheistic beliefs, reflecting a period of renewed faith and reverence. Enos's impact extends beyond his time, influencing diverse traditions across history. His story continues to resonate, highlighting the enduring quest for spiritual understanding. In the Ethiopian Orthodox tradition, Enos is celebrated for introducing the Ge'ez alphabet, believed to be received through divine revelation. In Latter-day Saints texts, Enos is depicted as a righteous priest who led his community and participated in Adam's final blessings. This illustrates Enos's significant role in religious narratives beyond the Bible. The spiritual revival during Enos's era offers insights into the ebb and flow of faith within societies. It reflects the ongoing struggle to maintain a divine connection amidst human fallibility. Through Enos's descendants, such as Noah, we see how belief and righteousness can persist across generations, even in the face of challenges. These narratives shed light on the dynamics of early societies and provoke thought on family, faith, and moral principles. They underscore how ancient stories continue to shape contemporary views on human values and beliefs. For those eager to explore the lives of these figures and their significance in biblical and apocryphal traditions, resources like the Book of Jubilees and scholarly works by thinkers like Philo of Alexandria offer invaluable insights. These texts provide a deeper understanding of early human history, encouraging readers to delve into our shared cultural heritage. Discover how ancient myths and modern science intersect to reveal our interconnectedness. The first woman's DNA and our big family in biblical narratives and scientific inquiry present Eve as a remarkable figure in history, managing a family that seems almost mythical. Her extraordinary 900-year lifespan and the vast number of children attributed to her surpass even the record of Valentina Vasilev. Some traditions suggest Adam and Eve could have had hundreds of offspring, underscoring the importance of large families in ancient survival. The Bible mentions Adam's expanding family, making these ancient tales strikingly relatable. These narratives also suggest that Adam and Eve's descendants contributed to early human diversity, hinting at an inherent mix of racial backgrounds from the start. This concept precedes modern discussions on race and genetics, offering insights into human diversity. The idea of mitochondrial Eve, supported by 20th century research, suggests that all living humans are descendants of a single woman from Africa. This theory aligns with the out of Africa hypothesis, revealing humanity's shared origins. The concept of mitochondrial Eve combines ancient narratives with modern genetic findings, weaving a rich story of human origins. Mitochondrial DNA, passed exclusively from mother to child, allows scientists to trace maternal lineage and uncover the complexities of human migration and evolution. The studies that identified mitochondrial Eve have enhanced our understanding of human history, though they continue to be debated and refined. Research on mitochondrial Eve has broadened our knowledge of human evolution and genetic inheritance, tracing our ancestral movements across continents. While the concept has faced criticism, it remains a significant aspect of understanding human history. Similar figures have been identified in other species, showing the broad applicability of mitochondrial DNA. Although mitochondrial Eve and the biblical Eve differ in context, one scientific, the other theological, they both offer insights into our origins. Mitochondrial Eve provides a scientific perspective on maternal lineage, while the biblical Eve is a key figure in religious narratives. Both highlight our quest to understand human beginnings and reflect our fascination with connecting to a shared history through science and faith. Imagine Eve's life with so many children. What an incredible family that must have been. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Join us as we dive deeper into our past and explore the intersections of ancient stories and modern science.